how to stop yourself from eating junk food, and how you can actually build up resistance and discipline against it. Before I actually start teaching you, there's a few concepts which you must understand first. The concept of willpower. What is willpower? Willpower is you using your inner strength to convince yourself or stop yourself from doing something which you don't feel like doing. Willpower reserves. What are willpower reserves? It is like a storage of energy, except it's willpower, right? Everyone has limited willpower reserves. For instance, take stamina, right? While running. Once you start running, you only know one thing for sure, that you're going to stop someday, right? Or when you just started running, right? It takes you maybe like 20, 30 seconds to tire down, right? A person who's just started running, right? And as you keep running, your stamina increases. Now it takes you 5 minutes, now it takes you 30 minutes, damn. Now it takes you an hour, now you run like 5 kilometers and stuff in like really good pace. You run uh, sub 30, you run sub 25-minute 5 kilometers. That's really good, right? You build up stamina. However, stamina is always going to be limited. However, it's going to keep getting built up. Your willpower reserves work the same way, right? You have limited willpower, your willpower gets used up. And what people don't understand is that okay, but if I use my willpower, right, I won't have any anymore. Of course, you won't have any willpower left anymore. It is because it's limited. Willpower is very limited, right? And for most human beings who are like subhumans, basically, it's basically like zero for them. I mean, I believe that there's never zero willpower, but in a lot of cases, a lot of people are close to that. So, one, yeah. Willpower, now that you understood what willpower means and now you understand what willpower reserves are, let me teach you how to actually avoid eating junk food, right? See a packet of chips. Your first your first reaction is, take that chip, look at what flavor it is, crack it open, start munching. Now, let me tell you, as you take that chip into your hand, or even before you take that chip into your hand, even before you take the packet into your hand, you must think. You should just try, bro. Like, just be silent, right? And go like, I am not eating that. I am not touching that. And put it down if you already picked it up. I am not gonna eat that shit today, bro. Not today, not today. Right? It is using up your willpower. You doing that, right? I know it sounds cringe when I say it, but I just did it like half an hour back. I was gonna take some. It's like an Indian snack, right? We call it pakoda or something like that, right? I was gonna take more of it. I already had one. I was gonna put it in like a bowl. I grabbed the packet. I'm like, no, I cannot. And I stopped myself. I kept it on the floor. And there was this vessel of dal. It's like an Indian food, right? It was kept in front of me. So I opened that. I smelled it. And I'm like, I know I'm hungry, but I'm not gonna eat that shit. I'm gonna eat my dinner right now. And I kept that packet back inside. And I ate dinner. That is legit how willpower works. You need to stop yourself. You need to awaken your inner David Goggins and be like, nah, I am not eating that thing that's been making me fat for the past 5 years of my life. I am not putting that thing anywhere close to my mouth. That is willpower. Now you must be like, okay, you'll probably fail the first few times, the first 4, 5, or 6 times, right? If you don't, it's wonderful, by the way. But if you do, you need to understand that the only reason you're failing is that because your willpower is very low. Okay, and then you must be like, okay, but how do I build up my willpower? The answer is by using it more. The more you avoid things, the more you build your willpower. The same with energy and stamina, right? The more stamina you use, right? The more you train your stamina, the stronger it gets, the longer it gets. The more you train to hold your breath during swimming, the more you can hold it. That is also how willpower works. You can use it initially where okay, you know what? I don't not have enough willpower to, just put this thing down right now. However, I do have enough willpower to stop myself at half the packet, right? Maybe I won't be able to do that. So I'll, already take, a few chips, I'll put them into a bowl and I'll only eat from that today. That is also willpower, by the way. To just not, hack the entire packet. That is willpower, right? You keep building that up, and one day you'll have enough willpower to, just put that down. I'm done, bro. No, I'm not eating this shit. And one day you'll have enough willpower to, go to the store. Be like, should I buy it today? Maybe if you're like, mom gets it for you, you'll have enough willpower to like, mom, I don't want to eat those chips anymore, I'm good. You'll have enough willpower one day to, stop your mother from eating it, See your mother pick it up and you're like, mom, we both know it's unhealthy, so how about I make you like an amazing salad today instead of eating that? How about that? Oh, well, yeah, that's how willpower works. That's how you're gonna go from fat to fit, right? And eat good, sleep good, and train plenty, and stay happy, stay smiling. Mwah.